If I am live. I just realized that you can see it. That you can see it. Okay, there we go. Okay, whatever. I think that's the thumbnail. I'm gonna change it. But I will stay here for 5 hours. And I do not give a shit. For how long? I do this. Our time mode. So I've been doing it actually for almost 2 minutes. Okay, so at the 2-minute mark, I will push it. There we go. Well, 15. I'll fix it. There you go. I will do this for that long, learning languages. And thank you for watching this. But yes, and it's nice to see you. So thank you. Can't really see it, can you? There we go. And there we go. Just like this. There we go. There we go. So I review this. Well, let's do this thing. So el representar el sentimiento del siglo, la tema, a través de mostrar parado, sentado, el taller, moverse, el movimiento. El escritor, la poeta, el aplauso, la entrada, el escenario, el espectáculo, el micrófono, pararse, aparecerse, la poema, realizar, la reseña, sonar a, clásico, vencer, el conjunto, la danza, the lyrics es la letra, la melodía, el paso, el ritmo, el tambor. And by the way, I will keep learning Spanish for like an hour or an hour and a half maybe, and do something else. Because they know I'm gonna do this for 5 hours, but 5 hours of doing this. La trompeta, actuar, destacarse el entusiasmo, exagerar el gesto, identificarse con la interpretación, interpretar, mezclarse. That's too blended. Sorry. Now to chapter 3. For me, yesterday I just figured out how to actually work out Adobe Media Encoder yesterday, and damn, it was actually pretty difficult because I spent I'm not joking, 5 hours on it. 5 hours doing Adobe Media Encoder and learning how to use it. 5 hours. Because I was trying to transfer a .mov file to an MP3 because Adobe Animate takes MP3s for audio, and then I realized now that it should have taken a minute because it takes a minute to use it. When I press 3 things, press the green button, and I'm good. Which I didn't know. La alergia, los antibióticos, la aspirina, estar resfriado, estornudar, la fiebre, el grado centígrado, la gripe, el jarabe, el tos, el oído, el pecho, contener, evitar, incluir, saltar una comida, tomar, espresso, fuerte, there you go, alimenticio, los alimenticios, la alimentación, apropiado. So, yeah, I think I don't think I might do this. So, yeah, in 2 days, I got the tryouts, not the tryouts, the thing. So, el calcio, el carbohidrato, la comida basura, la dieta, la edad, la energía, equilibrio, la estatura, la fibra, el hábito alimenticio, el hierro, meriendas, nutritivos, el peso, la proteína saludable, evitar, la vitamina, aguantar, la manera, el nivel, aunque. El corazón, el músculo, aconsejarse, desarrollar, exceder, quejarse, abdominales, los calambres, el calambre, débil, los ejercicios aeróbicos, estar en forma, flexionar, no, estirar, flexionar la fuerza, hacer bicicleta, there you go. There you go. Sorry. I was doing something. Anyways. Hacer abdominal. No, hacer cinta. Hacer flexiones. Relajarse. Respirar. El yoga. Aguantar. El consejo. Callarse de sueño, concentrarse, la confianza, estar de buen mal humor, estar en la luna, estresarse, estresado, preocuparse, sentirse fatal. So yeah. Now I'll do the grammar after the vocabulary. So yeah. Amable, amable, yeah. Cariñoso, celoso, chismo, comprensivo, considerado, egoístico, intrometido, honesto, íntimo, sincero, vanidoso. La amistad, la confianza, la cualidad, el secreto, alegrarse, apoyar, confiar, contar con, desconfiar, esperar, guardar un secreto. Boom. Estar sorprendido or sorprenderse, but that's too super. Estar sorprenderse, okay. Temer, aceptar tal como soy, cambiar de opinión, juntos, ojalá, tener en común, tener celos. Pensar en sí mismo, que va. Tener la culpa, yo no fui. Now to the last chapter and chapter 5. El clasificado, los beneficios, el cliente, la compañía, el dueño, la dueña, la fecha de nacimiento, el gerente, el puesto, el salario, el sueldo, el solicitud de empleo, la computación, el consejero, la consejera, el mensajero, la mensajera, el la repartidor, la repartidora, el o la recepcionista, la salvavidas, o el, pleasant, agradable, dedicado, flexible, puntual, la responsabilidad, responsable, el conocimiento, la entrevista, la habilidad, la referencia, el requisito, el tiempo parcial, el tiempo completo, el tiempo parcial, atender, cumplir con, cuadrar con, encargarse de, presentarse, reparar, despatar or something like that. Repartir, okay, sorry. Repartir, seguir, Karen, yeah. So seguir then e or I, do. To be used to, soler, to request and solicitar. Yeah, there's more. En justo, constituir, donar fondos, plantear o sembrar, la campaña, el centro de la comunidad, el centro de rehabilitación, el centro recreativo, la ciudadanía, el ciudadano, la ciudadana, el comedor de beneficio, I think. Los derechos, yeah. El anuncio, el hogar de ancianos, la ley, la manifestación, la marcha, el medio ambiente, el servicio social, la sociedad, responsable, el conocimiento, la entrevista, la habilidad, la referencia, el requisito, el tiempo. I already did this. Yeah. La sociedad, yeah. Beneficiar, educar, garantizar, organizar, proteger, en favor de, en contra de, me es imposible, me encantaría, me interesaría, sí, yeah. So, now let's review the grammar. So, let's do the grammar for now. So, for chapter 1, gramática, el pretérito, destruir, to destroy. Yeah. But it's only the Y. So, destruyó, destruyeron, leyó, leyeron. Then, the verbs creer, oír, and caerse follow the same pattern as leer. Tener, to have, tuve, cre, tu creíste, tuviste, iste, hubo, whatever. Things like that. Leyó, yeah. Other verbs that have irregular stem in the preterite and share the same endings as tener are andar. Wait, the preterite. Oh. Ande, anduviste, anduvo, tuvo, estuvo, pur, andar. Really andar? Nah. That's the word I can see. There's no way it's andar. Sorry, timer will still continue. Ready? So the Spanish conjugation. And no. Anduve. Yeah. Anduve, anduviste. Wait, what? Anduve, anduviste, anduvo, anduvimos, anduvisteis, anduvieron. Holy shit. I didn't know. Oh no. Who knew that? Like, for real. There we go. That's a bit off timer, but that's fine. Anyways, say anduviste, estuviste, pudiste, puviste, not these, but puviste, poner, yo pongo, pone, poniste, pone, yo pone. I just ponieron. Wait, what? I'm gonna be an idiot right now. So the word is poner. That's the one my brain is fucking at. So who knew? Puse. That's right. Pus. So puse, pusiste, not pone, puse. Probably pon. Tener. Toner. Anyways. But yes. The verb traer follows the same pattern as decir. Pedir, I, to ask for. So pidió, pidieron. Then after that, the verbs sentir, divertirse, preferir, sugerir, and vestirse follow the same pattern as pedir. Devitirse, preferir, preferí, sugerí, vistió, yeah, pidió, yeah, sugirió. Okay, so now I will do this. So like dormir, to sleep, dormir, dormiste, yeah. So the verb morir follows the same pattern as dormir. dormiste, moriste, yeah. Then not out loud. Interesting. Anyways, so el imperfecto estar, to be. For the like estaba, then tener, tenía, vivir, vivía, ir, and iba is the one that's irregular. So iba, ibas, iba, ibamos, iban, ser, era, eras, yeah. Era, eras, era, éramos, eran. Yeah. Veía, veías, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Irregular. Really irregular. Woo. Pretty easy because I already know it. Well, probably not the end of and the boost, but yeah. So now last sedam, I already did the thing. Now it's time to do like this and whatever this is. Well, I already know what it is. So gramática, pretérito e imperfecto use the preter to tell about an action that happened once and was completed. Ayer yo escribí un poema. Ayer yo funcioné la tablet que tenga la whatever, I don't know, the software, it'll be in error. Use the imperfect to tell about habitual actions in the past. A menudo cantábamos juntos. Sometimes we counted together. Together. Use the imperfect to give background details like time, date, and weather. Yep, eran las 8:00 y hacía mucho frío. Use the preterite in the imperfect together when an action interrupts another that is taking place in the past. Caminábamos por el parque cuando empezó a llover. So estar plus participio. The past participle is frequently used with the verb estar. El teatro está cerrado. El tren está parado. In the following cases, the past participle is irregular. Yep, Vin have the weapons. Next. Remember that ser and estar both mean to be in English, but have different meanings in Spanish. Use ser to describe permanent characteristics. La actriz es bonita. What else? To tell the date, mañana is miércoles. To indicate possession, los pinceles son de Luis. Use estar to describe temporary characteristics. El escenario está oscuro. To indicate location, están sobre la mesa. To form the progressive tense, estoy dibujando un retrato. Some adjectives have different meanings depending on whether they are used with ser or estar. Los niños están aburridos. the children are boring, but los niños son aburridos. The children are bored. No, sorry. Los niños están aburridos. The children are boring or bored. And los niños son aburridos. Those children are boring. Boring, yeah. Verbos con significados diferentes en el pretérito en el imperfecto. Don't know why I say it. The following Spanish verbs have different meanings in the imperfect and the preterite tense. Oh, I am thirsty. So, yeah. Will I ever stream on Twitch? Probably not. Probably gonna keep doing it on YouTube. The thing is, I have been using and watching YouTube for at least 12 years by now. And Twitch just a few hours ago. Seriously. Or days ago, I don't know. So obviously I have a more stronger connection with YouTube than Twitch. And second of all, you don't really need an account to watch YouTube. While in Twitch, you can just hop in YouTube and whatever. So, which is why I like YouTube more, because it gives you more freedom. Well, it does, but I do hate that you need at least 50 subscribers to live stream. I'm using Streamlabs mainly because I can cheat the system with the 3 verification systems. So I got everything set up for live stream on YouTube except 50 subs. So at least I can do this. Yeah. Yeah, so let's see. So conocer to them, new. Yeah. What else? Conocer. To recognize. Then no. So querer is wanted to. Well, no querer is not wanted to. And poder is what? Oh, interesting. Sorry. Poder was able to could, and saber. Alright, is saber. That's right. Anyways, conocer is found out, learned. Then after that is conocer with which is met someone for the first time. And then so for the first time. Then querer was tried to. Then no querer was refused to. Then I think, if I'm not wrong, poder saber. Poder, that's right. Poder was managed to, and actually was able to. You succeeded. There. Boom. Easy. Done the vocabulary for chapter 2. I know. Anyways. Gramática, mandatos afirmativos y negativos. I'm gonna do this. There we go. So, yeah. So, we're gonna do this really quickly. Boom. Okay. Sorry. Don't know what is happening there, but let's keep rolling. So, as soon as I started English learning, I actually got did Duolingo, and that was like the first and only time where I actually did Duolingo because I hated it. And it was only for a few months, like 2 months, 3 months. But I started language learning in November of 2019. And to be honest, I just found language learning ever since. Granted, there's times where I just stopped and went into the YouTube animation rabbit hole, but we don't need to talk about that, am I right? Anyways. So, I don't know. So, the regular verbs, do, di, yeah. Pretty much, yeah. Replacement pronouns, attach reflexive or object pronouns at the end of affirmative commands. With negative commands, place them after the word no. So like, toma estas vitaminas. What? Toma esas vitaminas, tómalas ahora mismo. No las tomes. So, like, no las tomes. So, like, attach reflexive or object pronouns at the end of affirmative commands with negative commands. Place them after the word no. Toma esas vitaminas. Then, tómalas ahora mismo. No las tomes. Because it's negative. Yeah. Anyways, el subjunto, verbs regulares y verbos con cambios de raíz, saltar. Yeah. These are regular. Saltar, poder, pedir. But since it is an IR, you change the stem into the thing that you conjugate to. Dar, yep, that's part of it. Haber, ir, estar, ser, and that's saber. Yeah. Boom. That's chapter 3 for you. What am I doing? So probably do this really quickly. Boom. There you go. Every time I do that, I get scared because I feel like something is gonna go wrong. Even though I know it's not. So, yeah. Oh, it's on this side. So, pensar and yeah. So, for me, when I start live streaming, I have no idea what to do. But probably gonna keep continuing this, hopefully a long time. And if you look through my videos, you can see I'm doing this, but not obviously at this point. Hey, 420. Thanks. So, gramática, el subjuntivo con verbos de emoción. So, use the subjunctive following verbs indicating suggestions, desire, or demands. Here's my water bottle. It's right there. So, tú sugiero que vengas. Esperamos que vuelva. Nos exigió que estudiemos. Ojalá que se diviertan. I spill water. There we go. But anyways, use the subjunctive after verbs and then personal phrases indicating emotion. Tememos. What? Tememos que nuestros amigos desconfían de nosotros. Es una lástima que no hagan las paces. Paces, yeah. When the sentence has only one subject, we usually use the infinitive instead of the subjunctive. Espero ir mañana al cine. Yo espero ver esa película. Yeah. Excuse me. Anyways, los usos de por y para. Use por to indicate length of time or distance where an action takes place, an exchange, a reason, or motive. An action on behalf of someone, a means of communication or transportation. Bailamos por varias horas. Busque por todos los pasillos. Te cambio el café por un dulce. Me puse muy feliz por tu llegada. Fue un marcha por la paz. Mandó la carta por avión. And use por in certain expressions. Por ejemplo, por eso, por tanto, por la mañana, por la tarde, por la noche, por favor, por lo general, por primera vez, por segunda vez, por tercera vez, por última vez, por supuesto. Anyways, use para to indicate purpose, destination, a point in time, use, opinion, use opinion. Estudio para tener un buen futuro. Salimos para la ciudad dentro de una hora. Para las 8 ya estaban allí. Ponte la chaqueta para no tener frío. Para ustedes todo es divertido. So, yeah. So, mandatos con nosotros. Regular verbs. Olvidar, olvidemos. Pensar, pensemos. Reconocer, reconozcamos. Pronombres posesivos. To form the possessive pronouns, use the long form possessive adjective preceded by the definite article. Mis padres son muy serios y los suyos. Su vestido es grande, el nuestro es pequeño. We often omit the article between the verb and the possessive pronoun. Esas maletas son nuestras, para las mochillas es suya. Es suya. So sorry. We have to omit the article between the verb ser and the possessive pronoun. Esas maletas son nuestras, pero la mochila es suya. Cool. Stem changing verbs whose infinitive ends in IR. Venir, pidamos. Dormir, dormamos. Verbs ending in CAR, GAR, and ZAR. So, criticar, criticamos. Pagar, paguemos. And pensar, empezamos. Because C to CU, the QU, G to GU, and Z to C. Yeah. So C to Z, G to GU, and Z to no, C to QU, G to GU, and Z to C. There we go. Probably sounded an idiot right now. So direct and indirect pronouns are attached at the end of affirmative nosotros commands, but precede the negative nosotros command form. Digamos de toda la verdad, no las mintamos. To attach reflexive or reciprocal pronouns at the end of a nosotros command, drop the final S of the command before the pronoun. So, alegrémonos con nuestro hijito. Abracemos un al otro, because you drop the S. So, it's only reciprocal and reflexive, but for the indirect, you still add it or keep it. So I'm wondering, like, for what language are you learning right now? Comment in the stream or video or the comment section or whatever, because I'm actually really curious. Yeah. The fact that I'm almost an hour in is I'm only almost 20% done, which is kind of sad. I want it to be longer. Anyways. I'm having fun. So, chapter 5. So, gramática. El presente perfecto, to form the present perfect tense, combine the present tense of the verb haber with the past participle. So to form the present perfect tense, combine the present tense of the verb haber with a past participle. So, he hablado, has hablado, ha hablado, hemos hablado, habéis hablado, han hablado. That's lo hablados. Hablado, I mean. To form the past participle of a verb, add ano to the stem of AR verbs and ido to the stem of ER and IR verbs. Yeah, ado, ido. Boom. Some verbs that have a double vowel in the infinitive, except for UI, require an accent mark on the accented I in the past participle. So, caer, caído, o oír, oído. Many Spanish verbs have irregular past participles. So, abierto, dicho, escrito, muerto, puesto, or resuelto, roto, sido, visto. Yeah. When using the present perfect tense, place negative words, object, pronouns, and reflexive pronouns before the form of haber. So when using the present perfect tense, place negative words, objects, pronouns. So negative objects and negative pronouns, or just negative words, objects, pronouns. Before the verb of haber. No he repartido las flores. Algo indirect. Mi profesora me ha escrito un poema. Yeah. Okay. Then the pluperfect tense, or the pluperfect combine. So to form the pluperfect, combine the imperfect tense of the verb haber with a past participle. Había, hablado, habías, hablado, había, hablado, habíamos, hablado, habíais hablado, habían hablado. Yeah. I think that goes without saying. Like, I have worked on this before or something like that. I don't know. El presente perfecto del subjuntivo. So the present perfect, but subjunctive. Haya, hayas, haya, hayamos, don't know, then hayan. Oh, hayamos. Okay. Hayáis, okay. And then after los adjetivos y los pronombres demostrativos. I already know them. So, to refer to an idea or something that has not been identified, we use the demonstrative pronouns esto, eso, or aquello. Boom. Nice. Pretty much that is it. $53 minutes, or like 55 minutes actually, to do that. Okay. So, yeah, I think I got them correct. I'm not gonna lie. So after this, I'm probably gonna do Russian or do something like that. So I really want to do it actually. Something I'm really looking forward to. So, but I still want to keep that up though. Maybe I can work my Russian cursive or whatever. Should I do something useless like Russian cursive? Yeah, I should. I haven't done Russian cursive since over a year ago. Or like a year ago. Actually, almost a year and a half ago. That's crazy. That was the last time I done it. I'm back. Hello, hello. maybe not for like 5 hours, maybe, probably not. Hopefully I can do 5 hours. I'm not sure if I can. It would be amazing if I could. So I'm gonna do Russian cursive lesson. I'm not on YouTube because this is my school computer, so yeah. Ah, screw it. I'm gonna look at the Wikipedia thing. And then Wikipedia. What? So, chart. How about like chart thing? Maybe I could do that. Yeah, there you go. So, this is what it is. So, yeah. Boom. My eraser. Yeah. But I also want like the small. Oh, there it is. But I want it like together actually. I wonder if I can get it together. Yeah, Russian cursive. No, what? It's better than nothing, but like chart. So, well, I think this is better. This? Yeah, this looks better. Oh, let me zoom in. So obviously I'm not gonna show the website to you, but if you've seen this website, you know what it is. So yeah. So yeah. I think you should see what I'm doing. I'm sorry you cannot see the timer, but I don't really give a shit about your opinion. Yeah. So hopefully I can like screw it, I don't care. There you go. You can see me now. Try something new. 2, 1. There you go. And an A, lowercase a. Oh, okay. That's like people are gonna come to me like, hey, what you did like during the summer? Yeah, I fucking learned how to do Russian cursive because I hate myself. I'm just kidding. Kidding. Anyways. And then after that, what's right B? That's why I know lowercase b. It's like a music note. Then the V. What? Oh, okay. Animation Studio, but whatever. Studio. Animation Studio. Anyways, sorry. Boom. What? Oh, okay. So. Okay. That does look like it. So. Then B. Then lowercase. There we go. Music note. Then B. Then G. There we go. So, no, that's terrible. B. V. Yeah, that was correct. D. What's the? Like a D and like weird G thing. But, oh, okay. D. E. Okay, it's looking better. Let's be honest, not that bad. That actually could be a lot worse. So. Yeah. So. B. V, G, yeah. Then D, E, Y, no, E, then Yo is the same thing. I draw 3, not an A. Does it mean where the E, like the E in Russian looks like an ein, in ein, in Arabic? So, yeah. Just the umlaut, basically. So basically, that's what I got so far. Which is not that bad if you think about it. So, oh, the J, sun. So, wait, hold up. Oh. So basically this is what it looks like. That is so weird. What? So, okay. Or whatever. That's even worse. Okay. Somewhat better. No, it's even worse. And the smaller one is just small. Oh, that's the yeah. Never mind, that's not the ed, that's the yeah. Oh, because this. So. This is the A. I can do that better. There we go. Probably even better. So, okay. B. V. Everyone. B, V, G. D. ABVGD Y. Yo. Je. Oh boy. Je. ABVGG. ABVGG. ABVGD Y. Je. Z. E. E. So. Yeah, I forgot. Don't ever forget only 2 is not that bad. Because I'm missing this one and this one. The one with the circle. This one and this one. So I was okay. Oh, that's not it. And oh, that's right. I knew it was something like that. So yeah. Okay. So I'm probably gonna stop it here.